Hi everyone, this is Randy from Oddly Shaped Pixels and I'm currently working on a game called Super Rocket Shootout. Today's video will explain the basics of the gameplay and the main ideas behind the game. First of all, let's try to define a bit the concept. Super Rocket Shootout is a multiplayer game, local for now, but I hope online in the near future. It's a platform brawler such as Towerfall, Samurai Gun, Smash Bros and this kind of games. But really the main inspiration behind it's none of these games. Really the main inspiration, it's a game called The Outfoxes. I don't know if you know it. Well, now it's like 20 years old because I think it went out on arcade in 1994. If you don't know the game, I invite you to check some videos on YouTube because it's really worth it. It's really a great game, a great forgotten game. So that's the main inspiration behind Super Rocket Shootout. Also, Super Rocket Shootout is a lot based on the fighting game genre, just like games like Killer Instinct, any Street Fighter game like Third Strike, King of Fighters, and so on. But you'll see why in a next video. A bit about the pitch, it's quite easy. You're a crew of bank robbers, like 4 bank robbers, and you go on some bank robbery equipped with a shotgun. Everybody is equipped with a shotgun and a jetpack, but the robbery goes wrong and everybody gets mad and you just want to settle the score and you try to shoot at each other. So the main mode of Super Rocket Shootout is deathmatch, but you will also have some team deathmatch and something more or less like capture the flag. In the main deathmatch mode, it's quite easy. You just set up how many rounds, like 2, 3 or 4 rounds to win the game. You can set or no a time limit, and then it's from 2 to 4 players to fight. So, for instance, the good twin versus the evil twin. Okay, as you can see, you start each round with a full health bar of 100 pounds, and the idea is to be the last one to survive. Okay, as you can see, also you start with half of your super bar, but that will be explained in the next video. You can play with keyboard, but you can also use a controller. To move, quite easy, you just have the left and right keys. Up and down are not used to move. Okay, like this, you can see that you have some small acceleration, you have some small downtime. You also have a jump key. Okay, let's jump. And you can see that the jump is always the same height. That means that whether you press it long or short, it will always jump the same height. It's not like Super Meat Boy or Super Mario Bros. Now, to use the jetpack, it's the same key, the jumping key. But you have to be already in the air. That means that you have to be flying or falling or jumping, just like that. So first, you jump and then you press again and you start using the jetpack like this. You see that an orange bar appears and it will reduce until you go out of jetpack. And then, as you can see, it will slowly replenish. One thing really important to understand is that the jetpack, it's a physical force. That means that if you use it while falling, it will only slow down your fall. Okay, like this. If I want to take the best out of the jetpack, I have to turn it on while I'm on the ascending phase of the jump, like this. Okay, so it's a bit tricky at the beginning, but when you get used to it, it's really easy to move. Now, before speaking of the weapons, let me tell you a bit about the skills. There are 5 main skills in the game: speed, fire, range, melee, and jetpack. Speed. controls the max speed of your character. Fire controls the damage that you will deal with your shotgun. Range, it's the range of your shotgun. Melee, it's the damage that you deal when doing a melee attack. And jetpack, it's the amount of jetpack that you can use before it goes to 0. Every character has its own set of skills. Okay, let's just have a look at the good twin and the evil twin skills. As you can see, both of them are quite balanced characters. So that's it. Onto the shotgun. You have a key that is used to fire your shotgun. There is no auto fire, so you will have to wait for the shell to come out to be able to shoot again, like this. Now, whether if you're standing far or near, you will make more or less damage. The impact force applied to the other character will also depend on the distance. Now, if I get close enough to a target can be a player, a crate, or some special objects specific to each stage. If I press the fire key, it will trigger the melee attack, like this. As you can see, the melee attack is really powerful. Okay, now I will go and try to break some crates. Speaking of the crates, during the game, some crates will randomly appear on the stage. Breaking crates can result in different things. First, a crate can be empty, okay, just like that. A crate can also randomly explode and deal some small amounts of damage. Then, crates can help you power up one of the 5 skills. Okay, if you remember, each skill scales from 1 to 8 and each power up will rise your skill 1 level until the end of the current game. That means that it's not reset on each round. You can't go higher than 8, but you will know when you reach the skill max because of the small pop-up. Crates can also give you, and that's really important, additional weapons, mostly throwable and explosive weapons. When you pick up one of these weapons, it will show next to your health bar. When you pick up some projectiles, you will always pick up 2 units, 2 projectiles. If I pick again the same projectile type, it will be added to the current amount with a max of 4. If I pick a different item, a different weapon, it will replace the current one, just like this. Now, to throw a projectile, you press the corresponding key. Okay, there is a key for throwing your projectile, and you just release it. The more you keep it pressed, the farther will go the explosive. You can also use the down or up key to throw the projectile just directly below or above you, just like this. It can be really useful. Okay, on the final version of the game there will be more items. Right now there are 4 and I will detail them to you. First you have the dynamite, like this, that will explode after 2 seconds. Then you have the frag grenade. It's quite the same as the dynamite, except that it will fire some sub-projectiles that deal a small amount of damage. Then you have the proximity mine that you can stuck on the walls of the stage. Okay, first you throw it, and when it's stuck, it will flash red, indicating that it's armed. Then whatever comes in a small distance, it will turn green and explode. Last item is the sticky bomb. If you've played Halo, it's like the plasma grenade. It will only stick to a player and it will explode after 6 seconds. That means that it gives the player a chance to get closer to other characters so that they can enjoy the explosion. Another thing is that every projectile is shootable. That means that I can shoot at a dynamite, for example, while it's in the air and it will immediately explode. Mines react the same way, and you can manage to trigger some chain reactions so as to get to a distant player, like this. Now, to finish with the crates, they can give you some health. Small heart will be 10 points and the big heart will be 40. And last one, it's the star, the superstar, that will give you 50 super points, okay, so that you can fill up your super bar faster. But what is the super bar? How can you fill it up? What is it used for? You'll know everything in the next video. So, for now, thanks a lot for watching. And if you have any comments or questions, just feel free to post them. You can also follow me on Twitter. I will leave a link to the Twitter account. Thanks, bye!